Hi, this is Steven McCoy, and you are watching Entertainment Scoop, and I am here with the cast of Make It Pop. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Now, I'm so happy that I actually caught up with you guys at the award, Nickelodeon Halo Award. Did you guys have a good night?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
It was so fun.
It was really great.
Who was your person that you were excited to see? Were there any surprises during the show?
The dancers, I thought the dancers on the hoverboard things were really cool.
I didn't see that.
No.
They were dancing with Louriza.
Oh,
They were really
I
awesome.
didn't get to see Louriza, which was not great, but I heard him and he was great. I love him.
Yeah.
It was really
I
fun.
met Camila from The Carmen.
Yeah.
They are so sweet.
They're
This
such
harmony is
sweethearts.
amazing.
I know you guys were so excited to see Tori Kelly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
did
I
you guys
didn't get to
actually
meet
get a
her.
chance?
We
No.
need to meet
We
her.
were working. We were doing just setting up for the next shot while she was on stage, and I was just jamming to her while she was singing.
We love you from afar, Tori.
Should have been us.
Call us.
And you know what's crazy? Our little birdie told me that you guys are always working. And I always see you guys from one event to the next event to you be all over the place and flying on airplanes. How do you guys keep a sane mind without, how do you guys do it?
Naps. Lots of naps.
Lots of naps.
Yeah.
Meditate and
Yeah.
pray.
How about you?
Lots of stress relief. I just bought some stuff from Sage, and they have some such great all organic. Wow, I'm promoting them now. Hey Sage, thank you so much. And it's just good stress relief. Bath bombs are really really nice. Just downtime to relax.
You like to read books too.
I love reading books.
Yeah.
Everyone makes fun of me on set because we'd have lunch together and everybody would be chatting and stuff. And I'm like, okay guys, I have 10 minutes to read my book. They're like, why don't you want to spend time with us? I'm like, sorry, I gotta read my book.
She just goes into a corner by herself and just reads a book, and we're just hanging out, having lunch together. And she's like, okay guys, I'm gonna read my book. I'm like, okay.
She always gives the best books, though, I have to say. You
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to pick really good ones.
Which are a main book that is a good read for the fall?
Yeah, The Girl on the Train I just recently read. It's a thriller. If you've seen Gone Girl,
Oh yeah.
it's very similar in style, and they just picked up a movie for it. And
Maybe you guys can be in it.
you know what? They're available. Shot resume will be sent over.
You guys are famous now. So, has life changed since the show?
I don't really like the word famous. I don't know. I feel the same. I definitely don't feel any different. I think that applies to all of us. Definitely sometimes we do get recognized on the street, and we're so thankful for the kids who support the show all the time. And I don't think our lives have changed that much. It's just we just continue to love what we do, and we just want to make kids happy and send a good message through the show.
Yeah, we're working on such an amazing project that we're so lucky that people like and continue to watch episode after episode and season after season now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's not really about getting recognized on the street or how many fans that we have. It's just the fact that we have fans and that people are actually enjoying what we do. And I don't know, it's just nice. It's nice to...
Yeah.
It's nice.
The whole goal of the show is just to put a smile on someone's face, because it's a very joyful show.
It is.
And-
I'm always grooving. I'm like, hey. So, let's talk about the show. You guys are in the middle of filming the second season, right? How is that, and how did your character develop from the first season?
A lot.
Let's start with you.
Caleb has definitely gone on a different route. He's with the new guys that have been brought into the show. It's added some extra dynamics, and it's caused some trouble for Caleb, and I think for everybody in the cast. Just everyone is on a different level because we're not necessarily experiencing problems as a team. Because XOIQ, as you know from last season, we separated at the end, and the struggle is kind of in our own separate worlds in second season. And
Individually.
yeah, individually we're growing and we're changing, and we all are experiencing our own problems, and it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, and your character is very social media savvy.
Yeah.
You create blogs and stuff. What would you say is a growth from your character from the first to the second?
Well, as some people know, Sanhi is very much a diva, and she's very self-obsessed at times, and she's, yes, like you said, very social media savvy. She always has her phone around. This season, she has another phone, so she has 2 phones, which is really crazy. So it's like she's like double the social media, double the tech savviness. In this season, you'll see Sunhee develop more as a human. You see more of a genuine side to her, and her relationships with the different characters, and a little bit of a background, her family background. So there's going to be some really interesting plot twists within this season, and I hope the viewers can look forward to that.
If you can make a blog about your life today, what would it be about?
Oh, I love food, and
Me too.
Good statement. Good statement.
I love dogs, so I think food is life. So I think my blogs would definitely surround food.
Good.
Yeah.
Good
That's
answer.
good. That's awesome. How about your character? How did it develop from the first season to the second?
Jody is very more
Fierce.
Yes, she's very fierce, and she's very fashion driven this season. The fashion has very escalated quite extensively this season. She's in an internship, so you get to see that side of her more, and I'm really excited about that. As well, I feel like Jody has a lot of the drama this season rather than the comedy, which is really interesting and really fun for me to play because it's really in depth and I like it. Thanks, Tommy.
So, with your character being so fierce and very confident, do you also withhold those same qualities in your personal life?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, did
yes.
she? Did she?
Yes.
She has a lot of similar characteristics to
Really?
Jody.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I think Jody's a great person to look up to. Like, I look up to her. She's very confident in herself, and she doesn't really care about what other people think about her in a good way, and that she's independent. And I think hopefully young girls as well will realize that they're the best person that they could be as themselves. So.
That's amazing. So how do you actually deal with criticism if you have?
As an actor, we always get criticized, but I think it's also like who it's from. Like if it's from a coach or it's from a director or something, like I definitely take that to heart. But if there's negative vibes and stuff like that, like I have a great mom to thank for that.
Right.
Now I'm getting really emotional. Let's just stop that there.
Oh.
But like she's helped me build confidence and help disperse the negative energy. And these guys too. Like we all go through the same thing of
We're here together.
there's always
That's
something
amazing.
going on. But I mean, like if we're loving what we do and people are along for the ride or they're not, that's up to them.
And Erika?
Good answer. I like that.
Thank you.
That's
High five.
absolutely a great answer. And Erika, I have to ask you, your character is more so a sheltered upbringing. You know, your dad has a lot of money. And first, I want to ask, how did your character, because I know the character is struggling to be a normal teenager. Do this season we get to see that?
I think with Corky, she's made, in season 1 we see Corky as a very naive, sheltered, sort of, she's not very confident in her new environment because she's never really been to a normal high school, but I think after one semester, season 1, Corky's really, really broken out of her shell a lot. She's so much more comfortable in the environment, with Jared as well. I think what I really love about Corky this season is she spent a lot of last season sort of chasing Jared and trying to work out their relationship, but in season 2, that relationship is a lot stronger and they're a lot more comfortable with each other. So much comedy comes from their relationship, which I really love. John Allen is so great to work with. He's so funny. And Corky's a lot more confident. She's sassier. She's just really, I feel like, matured and become more comfortable in her own skin. And that's really allowed me to explore ways of performing.
How are you different from your character, or were you brought up in a sheltered upbringing?
I think a little bit. I think a little bit, yeah.
How was it working with Nick Cannon, being so he's the co-producer of the show, right?
Yes.
So,
He was great. Having him on set was it was a complete pleasure. The girls got to do some singing, and having him as a character, like coming in as himself, obviously, was. I got to do my feint. It was just.
Yeah.
It was just probably as surreal as in the show.
And I know he's going to be flying into California. Oh no, back to Toronto in 2 weeks to start filming with you guys. When he walks in the room, are you guys ever like nervous sometimes, or now it's like, it's Nick?
Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting. The first time we were a little nervous.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a really, really cool guy. Yeah. He sets a really, really cool and comfortable atmosphere for everybody on set. He has this vibe to him that just like makes you go like, you know what? Yeah. Like we're gonna do this. Like we can do this. Like let's do it. Like the energy is super high, and he's such a great person, and it's always a pleasure to work with him on set.
He's just also like a very great guide. He's helped us on the orange carpet the first time we all walked the orange carpet. He just helped us and like guided us and gave us the lowdown on what's going on. And
he really took care of us.
Yeah, he takes his time with us, which is really appreciative.
That's amazing.
It's really nice to have his support. I think we all feel very comfortable with him. I think in environments where if we were on our own, we wouldn't feel so comfortable. Especially like Kids' Choice Awards last year. He was really, really great. And even at Halo, he's just such a great guy, and we're really lucky that we got to work with him.
And I want to ask about your performance really quickly. How was that performing, gearing up and getting ready for your performance? Was it stressful? How was it?
I was super nervous. I can't even imagine how you guys were feeling, because I was super nervous and I didn't even have to do as much dancing and singing as you guys did. Yeah.
Aw, Dale.
The energy from the crowd is just the best thing, I think.
It's definitely the adrenaline. I feel like less nervous, more excited.
Yeah.
It's nice that we have each other as well. Like we really vibe off each other, I think.
Yeah. Well, watching you guys is almost like watching dreams come true. I think that's really amazing.
That's so sweet. Sweetest thing ever.
We at Entertainment School, we support you guys, and we're really happy. And there's a lot of fans that tweet us, and what advice can you give to your fans, if the fans that want to be like you guys and get into the business?
Live the life that you want and always follow your dreams, for sure.
And don't ever let the negativity bring you down. And always, if you believe it, you can do it.
I said this on the orange carpet, and I'll say it now: get an education. Actors and singers are smart business people, and if you would like to have that career, then get an education.
Work. I feel like it's really important to work hard and believe in yourself. Hard work, I think, is so important, especially in an industry like this, in all industries though. And never let what anyone says stop you from doing what you love. If you want to sing, if you want to dance, and someone doesn't approve, well, that's too bad.
Yeah, that's too bad. All right. Thank you guys so much again. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.